Imagine you're walking through a dense forest, your footsteps light and careful, the air rich with the scent of damp earth. You notice a peculiar phenomenon. In one direction, the path seems to disappear into nothingness, a shimmering haze where no clear form can be made out. The more you look, the more elusive the trail becomes, as though the path itself isn't quite there. What you're witnessing is a reflection of the Buddhist concept of Shunyata, often translated as emptiness. Emptiness, however, is not a void or an absence. Rather, it is the recognition that all things, our perceptions, our experiences, our very selves, are fluid, interconnected, and devoid of any permanent independent existence. For many, the concept of emptiness can feel intangible, even paradoxical. But the way different schools of Buddhism approach this idea can offer profound insights into how we live and interact with the world around us. One of the most fascinating interpretations comes from the Zen tradition, which, while rooted in the same Buddhist concept of Shunyata, emphasizes its practical application in daily life. Unlike other schools, Zen does not merely analyze or philosophize about emptiness. It embodies it in every action, every thought, and every moment. But how does this unique approach differ from other Buddhist schools? And what can we learn from it in our own practice? Before we dive deeper into the Zen perspective on Shunyata, welcome to the Unfolding Journey. This channel is all about exploring spiritual wisdom from various traditions, unpacking profound concepts, and finding practical ways to apply these teachings in our everyday lives. If you're interested in learning more about the intersection of mindfulness, meditation, and personal growth, you're in the right place. Make sure to subscribe so you can stay connected and continue unfolding your journey with us. Now let's explore how Zen views emptiness and how it can transform our understanding of life, right here and right now. To fully appreciate Zen's approach to Shunyata, it's essential to first understand the traditional Buddhist interpretation of emptiness. At its core, Shunyata suggests that all phenomena are empty of inherent, independent existence. In simpler terms, nothing exists in isolation. Everything is interconnected and dependent on causes and conditions. This view is central to the Mahayana tradition, which sees the concept of emptiness as a key insight on the path to enlightenment. In this context, Shunyata is closely related to the idea of dependent origination, pratitya samutpada, which teaches that everything arises in dependence on something else, and that nothing has a permanent, unchanging essence. The Buddha himself used the famous metaphor of the chariot to illustrate this. A chariot does not exist independently, but is simply a collection of parts, wheels, axles, etc., each interdependent. Once those parts are disassembled, the chariot ceases to exist as a coherent object. Emptiness in Zen, the direct experience of nothingness. While the theoretical understanding of emptiness plays a significant role in many Buddhist traditions, Zen Buddhism emphasizes direct experience over intellectual analysis. For Zen practitioners, Shunyata is not merely a concept to be understood intellectually, but an experiential reality to be realized in each moment. In Zen, the idea of emptiness often appears in the form of the practice of Zazen, sitting meditation. During Zazen, practitioners strive to quiet the mind, let go of attachment to thoughts, and experience the world as it is, free of conceptual filters. The empty nature of the self becomes apparent when one stops identifying with individual thoughts and experiences and recognizes them as fleeting phenomena, not permanent or fixed aspects of one's identity. This approach to emptiness is radically experiential. While other schools might spend hours analyzing sutras or discussing the nature of reality, Zen offers a straightforward invitation to just sit and experience directly what it means to be empty, without attachment or expectation. In Zen, the true nature of Shunyata can only be realized in the present moment, outside the realm of theoretical discourse. One of the primary applications of Shunyata in Zen practice is the deconstruction of the illusion of a permanent self. In many Buddhist teachings, the idea of a solid, independent self is viewed as one of the main obstacles to liberation. The Zen tradition highlights this by challenging the very notion of I or me. The famous Zen koan, "Who am I?" encapsulates this approach, asking the practitioner to go beyond intellectual understanding and directly confront the illusion of selfhood. Zen's practical application of emptiness involves deeply experiencing this lack of an independent self. This doesn't mean that Zen practitioners deny the existence of personal identity or body. Rather, they cultivate an understanding that these are contingent, temporary phenomena. Just as a wave is not separate from the ocean, individuals are seen as inseparable from the greater whole of existence. This direct confrontation with the self can be intense, but it's also liberating. Once we realize that our self is not fixed, not permanent, we can let go of attachment, fear, and suffering. This can be transformative because it means we are not bound by our identity, past mistakes, or the roles we've constructed for ourselves. In Zen, the recognition of emptiness frees us to simply be, to act without clinging to a sense of self, and to experience life more fully in each moment. In Zen, the concept of emptiness also has profound implications for how we relate to the world around us. While many Buddhist schools emphasize that emptiness means that everything is without inherent existence, Zen emphasizes that emptiness is not nihilism or a denial of the world. Rather, it is the realization that everything in the world, just like the self, is empty of any fixed, independent essence. Zen practitioners see all phenomena as impermanent and interdependent, which leads to a deep appreciation of the interconnectedness of all things. In this view, emptiness is not a source of detachment or withdrawal from the world, but an invitation to engage with the world more freely and authentically. When we recognize the emptiness of all things, we are no longer attached to them, but we can engage with them fully, with compassion and wisdom. Zen teachings often highlight this point through simple, everyday activities like drinking tea, sweeping the floor, or walking. In Zen, the ordinary acts of life are not distractions from the path to enlightenment. They are the path itself. By practicing mindfulness and presence in each moment, practitioners come to realize that even the most mundane experiences are expressions of Shunyata, revealing the vast interconnectedness of all things. This approach is encapsulated in the famous Zen saying, "Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water." The idea is that, in both cases, the practice of emptiness is not about rejecting the world, but about fully embracing it without attachment. The mundane tasks of life are seen as the very medium through which we encounter the truth of Shunyata. In this way, Zen invites practitioners to see the divine in the everyday, the sacred in the ordinary. Zen versus other schools, philosophical differences, and practical applications. While Zen offers a radically experiential and non-conceptual approach to Shunyata, other schools of Mahayana Buddhism, like the Tibetan or Pure Land traditions, take a more doctrinal approach. In Tibetan Buddhism, for instance, teachings on emptiness are often deeply philosophical and involve complex analyses of the nature of reality, the mind, and the universe. These traditions may use meditation, study, and philosophical debate as means of cultivating an understanding of emptiness. In contrast, Zen minimizes intellectual discourse and emphasizes direct experience. This is not to say that Zen practitioners are discouraged from understanding Buddhist philosophy, but rather that the true realization of Shunyata is felt in the body, in the moment, and in the heart, not merely thought about. Where other schools might focus on accumulating knowledge or attaining insights through study, Zen suggests that enlightenment arises through immediate experience, not intellectualization. This difference in approach is not a rejection of other schools, but rather an expression of Zen's unique method. Zen's strength lies in its ability to engage practitioners in a non-conceptual, non-dualistic realization of emptiness that transcends ordinary thinking. In Zen, there's an emphasis on the idea that enlightenment is not a distant goal to be achieved, but an experience to be realized in the here and now, in every moment of life. Zen's approach to emptiness offers a profound way of engaging with the world. Through its emphasis on direct experience, Shunyata becomes not just a philosophical concept, but a practical tool for living more mindfully and freely. Whether through the silence of meditation, the recognition of impermanence, or the simple acts of daily life, Zen invites us to experience the world without clinging to fixed ideas of self or reality. In doing so, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace, clarity, and compassion. If you found this exploration of Zen's approach to Shunyata insightful, consider subscribing to the Unfolding Journey for more deep dives into spiritual concepts, meditation techniques, and transformative wisdom from across the world's great traditions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the Zen approach to emptiness. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, and leave a comment below about your thoughts on Zen and emptiness. We love hearing from you. Keep unfolding your journey with us, and see you in the next video.